Me say Kwaso.
And I'm saying Kwaso.
Ah, Kwaso is Kwaso. I didn't do baha.
I'm a far from.
No. Obama nanom go from bet ya go so te.
Some as me far from did.
No say dey na do be pie ha.
Nana. Did come what na see.
DL News.
It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yamamo akwaba Afrika siabono enchiremu enie. Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahamba boada make say odensem ediato Council of State. Eye members ni nyina so momode anta nachi. No moma ni nyansa ni so betumi abono my Ghana. Ne cheche de kranko no atimi akonkan. Ghana mampeni decided to ja endrada na eye brada ojefo abos media to so dun wotwe emfimpem yenu ni adonunu mo ena Ghana mampeni ebo no homoden ade nsem we nya de to dwamla na ohwe ma Council of State members no atimi asai na mudwumade ehwe mo nse mo kokotu mampeni fo no eniama atimi akonkan na Ghana mampeni ka sa no chire mi sem ba omba beta na chi amemu akonkan no omonhwe na amanyosem omonyi fansi ba bi kura everise memo no ya to aba wi na amanyosem no atuatumi atwanti Ghana for nyina hwe ni mo say Council of State members de mo wonyansa sabe mo sa wonyi suahunu nti mo ma aba ni mdia papa na mo na ma ga chese de ka kono eniama entimi enkonkan Ghana man pani aka say chire mi sem ewo mo se yagye mo de atum de nanso mo ma we ma ya agudie o ne yedi nkwanim ya to aba me na ya parliament efi na kwade ne mani agye mensi ya ka Ghana for mpanimfo amese me ka no se dabi Ghana man pani chese ne de etumi mo akwane mum mo hu ne say eye nkonua ena Ghana for ede ato matris wonti dwumadi enti enam so ema Ghana for ka makoma ne to bade ma mo no monkokwa ya ne sante sade ya bedu babi no Ghana for betumi adwaye pam Ghana man pani aka se kirem se edu babi mpa Ghana for do na aka sa kirem se na sa Council of State ni mpo emfa so ba enkwampo na woso we mpo de ba ya kra nka ya ntumtwire babi kra vise we no ya nza da hu mfa so bia we sikadie keke Ghana man pani kirem se mo ya pam fufre mo ho moden se mo abere mo masonsompa na Ghana for who say yes ampa ni nuane ampa any say Council of State ya pa mo nan senye de mabomade abodwuma se betimi aboa na Ghana for do obo kese etimi de ba mo Ghana man pani kire me say mo mamade na mo mammo no enkumani nko hu ye pa na mo mo na o man kwani yankopɔ ya dom na o man kwani mu so Ghana for ba so aka say yes Council of State members we de mabodwuma den Ghana man pani John Dramani Mahama na num nsem no.
The times we find us selfless service, constructive dialogue, and unwavering patriotism. Our nation faces complex challenges, including economic distress, social cohesion issues, and the need to strengthen our democratic institutions. In addressing these issues, your voices must be heard not in mere rhetoric, but in insightful, actionable, and transformative guidance that will propel our nation forward. As you take your oath of office today, I urge you to be guided by the principles of integrity, objectivity, and above all, the national interest. Let your deliberations be marked by sincerity, your advice be rooted in wisdom, and your service be inspired by the supreme welfare of the people of Ghana. I also wish to draw attention to heightened expectation of all who serve in public office. Ghanaians have indicated their revulsion for poor governance and have come to expect nothing short of quality administration of their affairs. In recent times, the Council of State has come under criticism from an expectant public who perceive their work as unsatisfactory and merely one designed to rubber stamp executive decisions. Some have even questioned the very relevance of the Council of State and called for it to be scrapped. I hold out hope that your tenure as Council of State members will convince those who may doubt your functional necessity about your importance and put to rest any such perceptions. On behalf of the people of Ghana and on my own behalf, I congratulate you on your appointment. I'm confident that with your collective wisdom, we'll continue to build a nation that upholds justice, progress, freedom, and unity. May God bless you in your service, and may He bless our beloved Ghana. I thank you.
Eno penny pon so chairman Edema Council of State no ne den ede Adwoa Agyei echirem so Ghana man panin we de kan akoma to yam efiseba mabai wamba sompam wa hunu say yes Ghana man panin Council of State we die omudwumade no emo de pa sebe anomanam.
Mr. President, you can count on us day and night. We shall respond. Mr. President, in the discharge of our duties, we shall give you the necessary advice so that you can weather the storm. Teamwork, consensus building shall be our guidance. Mr. President, for those of us that you have appointed, we are most grateful that you have seen something in us, the 11 men and women that you appointed unto the council. I want to assure you, we will not fail you.
Any awoti ye chairman Edema Council of State and Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama Musaye Nemeka say no empenifo ajo matum so mkoye futufo emfama Ghana man penny one chairman Adwoa Agyei na numusem na awoti ye
Yanto akase abone so na mabunu omo wonzema ede ya desedre abeto omampani John Dramani Mahama enimo omocha se ommomode ana pointi obi a omususu se onu de odimu se oba beye eye okandifo e Ghana energy sector nim na emom omade sede omusre ni na se nipa obetimi ayi no ommomode aso obeyi ede afre ye nzema ne important mesan se e ba nzema ye oyo ne gas de omopa na omudimu akoten into omosro ma da mesan se nzema mabunu no omo kasa ya oyo gas no ya ade adwumadi omudi wo hobi omudi omunhye mamabomodin asa oyo gas no betimi agina ne naso e wo honom into omosro mampania say ye chief executive officer at the Maya Ghana National Gas Company no omomodin an yi obi a onufri nzema sanso no san yo kandifo a onufri nzema FM Petroleum Hub Development Corporation ne san say omususu say so yo pani wo honom a eno so ebetimi aboa wo omudin sem say atudwa
strategically significant. We therefore call on His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to first and foremost appoint someone from Western Region to the Ministry of Energy. Appoint qualified Nzema professionals as the Chief Executive Officers of Ghana National Gas Company, the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation, as both companies are located on the Nzema land and are the main sources of jobs for the whose lands have been given to these important national projects. 3. Ensure the inclusion of qualified Nzema professionals in key positions in the oil and gas sector. These appointments are not just about fairness. They are about ensuring sustainable development. By including Nzemas in decision-making roles, you can address the unique challenges faced by our communities, inspire our youth to pursue careers in the sector, and boost the local economy. More so, our youth will see some of these CEOs and other Nzemas who will be holding very high positions in the oil and gas sector as role models. We believe that these steps will benefit not only the Western region, but also Ghana as a whole. We therefore urge the government to act swiftly to rectify this oversight. We think it's an oversight. It is not deliberate on the part of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. God bless Ghana, God bless Western region, and God bless Nzema. Thank you very much for your attention.
Ene ya uti ye eye mabunu bi omo wonzema na omo chire se we se omampani bo ne mo ade na oyo pani a ono wonzema ne important se ne be ya ono beba be ya kandifo ade ama Ghana energy sector no
nche kofitela nso je omo boni din wo ayi chire ho no mo no so kokohwe ho no mo kakra wa kofi yantu akase abonse yamfe ani fa nchire mu awo pani pa ono ena da wo man Ghana ye na atena ye nso abode mu nyansape ene abefo kwan yefa so edi adwuma Mutala Mohammed eden sem de atudwa echirim se sia yekese no wo hwe Council of Science and Industrial Research mpanifo na wona mo nsa se omudi dwuma ebo ho moden hwehwemu edefan na atena ye ho no enipa bi a wona mo yankwankrɛ atimi agency atena babura pem ede aboso amekese no Agyei ta ewo manyim a okirem a ha adwenye pani senti wakasa ekirem sem emasa adwumedie na adehye bi dinti no ekun etia Council of Science and Industrial Research mpanifo papa ha adwenye pam na Mutala Mohammed say de tudwa ema bo no homoden ekopie mo matena ekese on krabo premantem ene wo kirem se wo hwa na mom bia Ghana adehye bi etu ne nansen na asase mpanifo ebo moden didi dwuma ehwehwemu pa de for my Ghana ya tena ye ne abode mu nyansape ene kwan de befa so a ya bo bra kwa ni ababu atizane amamwo mu na nipa bi atimi ede o mankasa difuro pe age aboso na okirem se ha adwenye pam wakasa de adesre ede ato kanse na nim se one more modern animal yada, assassin among quaje every say, and then a bois no mudio mutino, and never to me con can senti. Mount to be internase, and Yansha Hines, some pabi and conquering for mope, and Magia Bansasia, Modia Juma, Elshemu, Edison, many sentin and Manimiata, and Sasmofa Campasona Monia Madden, this side of Mudia Mudino, Masube to my pam. Was after the others there at the ato, Chesania, a year scientific and industrial race and penny for them. Majuma Yafua, mo ya Juma, Namo you see a buying, and I say yet, Namu Juma, Mangaza Mudino, Monfaso Pe, Caprempo, and Quabambo Tomono, Montinas in every neco, Mudi Jumanes Cabam Botoma, Muntiamo or Hamunti Chamodia San, 30%, and farmer buying every Zabana Betra Modern, at me at your utility base, Zabia Yamkania. Ebien so the trouble abanso no koma tuma ha no nantesa na mo de adwuma mutie no botom kwa na mo pedia ebe ha dwenye pam mutala Muhammad asa gaze kirem se enimpa bia modam ho hunta de akire dua broni maban na ba na se ne aban sa se ne yaje aboso wo kan ne pa usum o chemza do so munya evisa ba ne sa emmo o man Ghana yankwa yanim e won puntum.
There were some people masquerading as party boys. And my view is that get me the contact of those people. I'm more of a soldier than them. And I don't think that there can be any justification in doing that. I just got even a call by somebody that was driving and he saw EPA signboard. And he saw some boys there. And some of them are land gas. I mean, these are things to stop. And the president has indicated that actions are not going to be tolerated at any level. We must find a way to protect your lands. We must find a way to have an efficient and effective utilization of the lands for the purposes of the challenges that confront you. So I would need the documentation, the contractual agreement and everything, because I think that the ministry ought to be involved. It is not the authority given to agencies and also person. The ministry, the minister is in charge of policy direction, and the buck stops to the minister. If the minister sees by and something happens, I shall be blamed. I'm not going to say we'll stop it. We'll look at it. We'll invite you. We'll all look at it and see how we can find a solution to it. One thing I've also observed, and please don't get me wrong, it's not only CSIR. We are endowed with a lot of scientists. We are endowed with a lot of technical people. But I've got the information that there are a lot of people who are engaged in private businesses. When I say private businesses, engaged in researches that are not state involved. They are using state, infrastructure to say. Our position is that we are not saying don't do that. But anybody who wants to engage in such, then the percentage of what you get should come to the agency. But you can't use infrastructure of the agency to conduct a research and campaign, and then you just take it home. You are employed by the state, and the state infrastructure is owned by the state. We went somewhere, there was a problem with electricity. And meanwhile, there are DLFM 106.9 businesses of other research, international research organizations use electricity, use the infrastructure of the state to engage in such, yet the lights used and other things are all on there. There are some people masquerading as party boys. And my view is that get me the contact of those people. I'm more of a soldier than them. And I don't think that there can be any justification.
Any awoti ye ayo swafo no ena show man Ghana ya tena ye abode mu nyansa pe ene abefo kwan ye faso edi ejuba ne den ed Mutara Mohammed ne kwakura mu na kwankyerefo peni ono ena oda Council for Scientific and Industrial Research ano ne den the Professor Paul eye bosu onso akire mu say aso ne bekwaso ejina omomodem boso apadwumaden aso omanganga Ghana mampunto etimi aba o chim se ma hodo bi a eko etia wo no no wo mbekwaso ha to ne ma na etimi aba o mo so kan sere dwumade omudie no ne ma konkan e de ma Ghana odin sem sei e de tudwa.
Comrade, CSIR is Ghana's leading or foremost science and technology institution. It was established way back in 1958. So the Venerable Osadifo, after we gained independence, realized that we need science and technology to develop the nation. So immediately, a year after independence, CSIR was established as the National Research Council. And over the years, we have moved and become CSIR. The act that we are currently working with was a CSIR Act 1996, Act 521. And the mandate in that act is for us to use science and technology in all its form and shape to help develop this country. You would later come to know and understand very well. The 13 institutes of CSIR are reflected in the many sectors of the economy. So this morning, we welcome you, we welcome the Chief Director and all directors and your entourage. The story of CSIR is very long.
Any awuti ye aya kwanchire for penny or no, and our Dark Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, the Professor Paul Bosu, Amanibwe Yensem Training, Sammy Opoku, and the best way.
Onyonyafo na ye Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, Edin Sama Betuja, Edi Akwama, ye Acting Director, Edi Ma General, ye Acting Director General, Edi Ma National Communication, ye Authority, ye NCA, so more diano fan in 90 form, non-di Juma FM for ye broadcasting operation be a so musu say, and ya dia a family crime so, na ye Jume Koya, and no soma ye Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, Edi Sanchez, Abetuja, fire group of companies and who was Sunyane frequency 90.1 and Isa Consult Limited and who Tamale frequency 89.7 and Abo Channel Media Group and who Adidomi and who frequency 105.7 and Ochiami Radio Limited and who BBNE frequency 99.7 and Mumin Bono Foundation who Tachiman also frequency 99.7 sir and osikani community FM and no Enquires Kwanta and no frequency 99.7 sir not say frequency 99.7 e die Jumeko miensa and you so musu say ade omu certificate sa so na authorized a year certificate na was omo femba no omo femba e was omo cheers ke bi sane be yo betimi renew ade ama wom so omo ntua sa eska no document e was omo de ba no omo hu sampa Jumeko ye sha ba mu ne so a omo ntimi femba nti omo susu say de omo ye ne de na cheers e kro no so na ompesa omo fa no nti ye NCA mbo modi ano fa ne 90 form na ondi omo Jube san se Ghana mambra no enye sa anetia oba ye Facebook ne so a ye de ye statement na ye Minister for Communications betu jano ya di atu wonum ti bra ye DLFM 106.9 Facebook na bra na be sha ye nkrata eyo onyonyafo edi betu ja ana o che se ya di ampenifo nso ba omodin ase omo be ye nhwehwemu na se bibi wo ho na so so mo fa eye directives ebegu akwem omo di begu akwem se na be ya NCA ebetimi edi omujuma.
Yes. Our communications we know kasa fidie we no wadundum ombe dundum no
ombe dundum ni na che se fam na akwem
ba ko bi so kra oboko Endra asumehu se nkrata abonten ye fe no guma ene so Sam George kiremu se omudwumadie bi omudie no basa ya hodo ekoso oboko no ase omo kasa basa bini ade no mo nkrata asamo nyenti no omo so omunum no mpa ba bi ntina kakra
so won se nkrata ni nyenti no omo kasa basa ne san se nkrata ya ma wundi sa adwuma no
obi so kra won nkrata asense mu hu no mo tena radio ni si enti eja wo kan ho aka ne sei sika yento akase ebo no so nim se Ghana enipa omadwunu mu kan wo do so nye pam na meka se mpenifo amono mbo moden ehwe adwunu mu hawo so e wo man Ghana mu akasa etirem se ajeta na ni nyina ne se enipa wono madwunu e ka wono mo man Ghana mo ntere so na mu kirem a kese so tini kuroi mpenifo kirem nipa dodo pa na meka se for man Ghana ye street ahodo mo ne na mu no dodo na adwunu na yi utum se wo kwaba na nzo ato ne akasa ye ba Facebook no so a DLFM 106.9 ekofiti adamma na nfoni dasu no so no rasta na kura se kofidie yi bi ena wate hoyi tezo tumu sa adwendwen nkoa ne aho kire ni pa bi sabe no madwene no ho ayi ama adwene ntumi sisi so bio emperifa ka se kire mi se sane ama na ekoso no ha adwenye pa se obekọ kwa menkoma cycle on overhead ya se na dihye bi de ho basa overhead do na ha mu nchichemba adua crown na mu nyina ayi o kire mu ha adwenye pam na Deputy Communication Director Edema Mental Health Authority Dr. Josephine Dakon agase kiremi se aban ene ma moka biewom ene manimu yata momfa mo nine offensive me visa nonsense de yakro no enko nka ne kura evisa nipa dodo a wonom Asia na sa o madwene ho ka wo mamu no edos ye pass aban fa che pangwa akwa bedu baabi no Ghana montene so wo kura djuma no obi akohye okoma pa wo sum visa no so wayi na adwene ho aka enti wo ye enko se hwe o kirem se ba ha dwinye pa ne send Ghana mampanim ebe manim yada ye bribim odi se wa de tudwa emla omdwumade omudi na dia da so eye kire wo do show your love ena o kire me say ehu behia pa se dwumade omudie no omu se omaye wan family do na se de ombetime na so de aduro no wonum behia mwanti omu hia sika aba womade na so omasene na wo so ye wa family fata wo machi nentimi mmoa nipa bi a meke se omadwume ka wo mo no wonom ho entimi mfiri omanga na montene se betimi aboa no man ni matumi akonkan ya ma me agaze kire me say wo ya nkwankwa na wakɔkye nipa bi we de hu se na adwene mu aka nanso wo hwese de na adwene ho aka na se wabɔda mo no nse da ha adwene ye pa wobetumi akye no edna ko ba bia hwe adwene mu atumi aboa e ma nipa se ma moden atimi amana yaresa ente sa de a ba ha dwen wakasa kire me say bebre na hu se nipa bi adwene ho aka pa se we de eye duabɔ eye befo bi na eye na o kire me say dabi ya de ne senti mo hu se bibi sa akoto mo moden afa ne kopiem awala sabia na mpirifo so o masene Emma one me yamma me Dr. Josephine Dako at the same say at the tuja.
I mean, the Mental Health Authority is responsible for mental health in Ghana. So yes, persons with mental illness who are on the streets, yes, they are also a priority to the authority. There is work being done. Obviously, we still see people on the streets. So as I said, there's a lot being done, but there's also a lot that we still need to do. The Mental Health Authority, as I said, through its 3 main facilities in Ghana, attend to mentally ill persons. For example, if someone has mental illness and they end up on the streets, if they are brought into any of the mental health facilities, they are cared for. There are social workers who are attached to these facilities to help trace their families and all that, because we know that these people can move far away from where they actually are situated. So we treat them first and then we trace their family. We try to reintegrate them into society. The Mental Health Authority has programs that I know you know some of them. In the past, the authority has gone out to actually get some of these people from the streets, bring them into the facilities, treat them, rehabilitate them. So this is still ongoing, even though it's a small scale, again, because of the funding issues.
Nekwa no ena Dr. Josephine Dako esa kire mu say I said ye we de enya ba kufu adwuma efe nso onfa ni nyina mfa nto abanso Ghana de hye nyina obi amfa ne ho mfa nhyem ankura ni nyumaku ahodo nyina de nyina ye moe na nipa ahodo a sabe omadwuma ka o mane wonu magye Ghana mountain so aboso no koto aduane a wudi na wahwim wagye de afire wonsem o kyem say ha adwenye pani senti obi amra bi na nyina ye moa na nipa yi yetumi wa mo emfemfe o man Ghana ye mountain so.
Mental Health Authority, through this campaign, is reminding all Ghanaians that mental illness can affect anyone at all. And therefore, we should fight stigma. We shouldn't discriminate. We should rather include and support persons living with mental illness so that together we would make Ghana a place where mental health is prioritized.
Any awoti ye or no or a deputy communication director Edema Mental Health Authority. Nede Dr. Josephine Dako. Nene na wotie wie. Na ye jina we so adan ye ho akwaje na boafo nkrato ye ba. Kasebode aka chebeke nkan ni nyina da. Ede asomo.
Makwantu ohunsam eye medadwen nanso meyensam tro ne nti menya adaje ye hwehwemu ekohu Sunday Sam's Consult na wonum nti ende metimi ba menya bre ne adaje ekenkan ye eye investigations about womo ana mehu se wo apply for visa assistance a emfeli efri se wonum ewo track records madansi die nie ma meni ntrɛw Sunday Sam's Consult edi Britia webi ebeje wo visa amawo se wo ko United Kingdom, Canada, Dubai, Poland, Croatia, Nafe Kradia, Serbia, any Greece nso abeka ho a work permit etechere. Ma menchire wo mo echire kwan. Sunday Sam's Consult ewo Ofanko Barrier, Asofan, our Ben Wise Park Hotel, ewo Asofan New Station honomo a. Phone number 0244291546. Email address nso samuelowusu626@gmail.com. Yeti ehudi enti, we connect dreams with opportunities. Emanenye wadwendwen, frɛ wonom na nso bedi adanse media.
Yamamo akwaba afeyanto akasebone so ewe nije die mu anache se Pentecost asoli anowa eye North Columbus die eye kwesi ade etwa mu no chese asorefo no almost by 70% de obi enu ho akwa asori sanse ya omusuro se ye ba be deport wom e de aba my Ghana mu sanse se uko US a enya ade hojo kra mu chese Ghana fo no bebre na ani jem esan say onam ho ne yesaso mu say ke ne ehu so papers na nya ade ye adwuma sa ade a ene ye obesan ya ba wachi nti no chese ebi mpie kra chese mo hwo mo dem na sorry na person mo mba chese mo mma mo hwo mo dem na Pentecost sorry no asofofo ni du wona chese nipa e wo ho no mu no de bi omo ya sorry na enye ye nti ye head district pastor ye Samuel Kumsin ana be ka say ya de aye arehu semie pa sa sorry abeko na members no entimi amba sorry san so musuro say ye be deport wom de ha adwin ye pa ezan say no aduane kro mo bedi na aye de ya chese nipa no esuro so mo be pie nti no sisi an omo so omo nsa entimi enkoma no eno an omo ye edididi nti sisi an nipa no e ma sorry no ebesi de na Nyankopon asam no so mbeka no ometimi ache ama no ayeye.
The state gives us food to give it to them. The community comes. Those who are not feeding members would come and take the food. Now we put the food out there, they are not coming.
I do understand if somebody commits a serious crime, yes, they shouldn't even be here. I understand that. But if you're here and you're hardworking and you're paying your dues, what was the Statue of Liberty? What was that? That was welcoming immigrants.
And I hear their fear, I see their anxiety, and it's really getting real now.
Pastor Samuel says that he doesn't know what's next.
All we can do now is to pray.
Eni ya wuti ye eyet memuphobia mu USA eni asofophobia mu ti USA acheso mu ye Pentecost asorefo na mo kire se kwese de atwa mu dia ye 70% asore members no obi enu ho na mo 29 edc asore san so mu suro se ye ba abe deport wom edi aba omukro mu.
Na say me wa fase Donald Trump we me ye nu me ho se me to abama no me wa fase na me to abama wa as we intimidate me members no we US Adwoa me ba pambo nti ase
e bi enti na o se mu intimidate Sammy professional mu intimate so no for Jimmy film so ko as we intimidate members no we US
Kwadwo omuko gina hodum na matwi phone esi o manim tase ye na ye de entu kwan da
na me wo fa se of bi wo forma dia na me e ma tete pa o
ye na ye twam sa ga na ye na ye kuroma
ye senti o pambo mra
e bi enti na o se mu intimate Sammy professional mu intimate so no for Jimmy film so ko
asem we pa no be ma we in fact ye to aba ma ne wie ye no ye ho nto aye okrom ha o na uzonu me prophet Kofi Oduro o se men ka asem we nche Donald Trump why
mema bebre timo som
Kofi o se nka Donald Trump se ni trimu yesum papa
mema bebre timo som
Donald Pan yantu abama mi video yeni sika yanko Facebook nse nka Ghana fo adwen kire ne kakra plaga kire mi se Mahama just remember your promise you yeda say obekai pa Richard ahwe na okire mi se good afternoon to you Pentecost red attack Kwadwo kurom de shekwa nkro Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B ene Adwoa Agyei Sikapa masa mede no aha ode aka ho Kwadwo Valentine ene Adwoa Agyei Sikapa eno ano no Adwoa Valentine so thank you ene ochem ze kase abo no mo de pa sa no manam nenam eye DJ Ghana man fidie ni so ogbetre station we DLFM next senior ya da se pana dwumaden a wo bo editor DLFM achi Hansin dio no chem say good afternoon to you Sammy B ni Adwoa Agyei Sikapa o se adwuma na ye bo no eya dwuma panti ye nkoso mo dwuma de no hwe live edi free Atomic Hotel Dansuma no chem say ntia kase enko enfama chief of staff senior man himself Mr. Charles Mante our US Mountain so o si senior o cha opa Yankopon nhyira opa obisa se hye de yada se Kofi Parliament was say for God so loved the world or say why do humans ignore to love the world just as God love it obisa sa denti na nipa yando ye hu se de Yankopon do wiase na de abone na yeye o chem se kase na life we di free aguna bobi kuma yada se why Baba Mahama oboas no team say if you vote for a president who thinks more about the party members than the country, your appointment will be revoked. JM is discriminatory yo yate oye yimo yate Charles Mante US Montes no tell me say born in some part teacher Edi Magana man penin John Dramani Mahama Frise wo hwa na mompa otu obaboa man kuntabua ye adwuma pa no abon homaden ama na so afo nso obi atumetu na mompa se be ye kire bi no obi dizika ya kire ne de ya na mompa pa ne senti ebebo mo man Ghana nyina da ye nyina ye so mfa so pa anti wei eye senior man Charles Mante odi free US senior ewe ya che opa ne modern bonne se di ye ka se bro de na montene so a Donald Trump mpa ewe wo tie senior DLFM ewe nso ya che opa we naga ne gina wo sina ka se bone ebu kom se pon nansa na no Adwoa Agyei Sikapa so obede wi bi sika
Kwadwo
ma yenkwe
we are premier Nhyiraba Kwadwo o se enkoma eye yaw elom o se happy birthday kese pa enkoma on ne nyonko brabuo odowiye papa chese eneye wa wude ohun nsam kra on kan kirel esan se wa yade bebre e wa na brabo mo chese nyankopon enyiwu enfri adumu enkwa adumu omo wakoma so ade ni na embreme na ye wa wude yidie enjoy it to the fullest Nemom kai say Kwadwo die odowiye papa inti happy birthday kese pa enkoma yaw elom
Krachi ni ho fe pa e wadamfu bia na wa wadamfu
oh me sister damfu na emom ya no
sadan se e se je tent ne pese ye hwesi bia na ye
krachi
e ono ana ma no ho fe ya menhira ne pa wa ware
debi
na ona na wasase ne so ye dey
okode trash anko ye ntino
date right Krachi we pa ye awale be ya kan be fa me pieto Ghana tie for kasebo le bum ko mu se pon kasebo mu se mu for ye maze mebe entwene se mu edema yen kofite de kopie mu e wo Facebook no eso eneanu mi no esi nkonya be so mawie no edi ameje so eye takra de kodwo krom twebe wo de hyekonkron kodwo vast day aladwo nimpon Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi mene
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
na ya soro so a na Adwoa Silky na radio mu nyina ya santo betna se nenne nyese mukuma kra odi ala wadwo de send bo maden na kasa fidie no Enquires na DLFM 106.9 na Adwoa Silky upness ye mu nyina mo enitia adehye
midimafo pokwase mayira akra